Okay, to the storekeeper. Do you happen to have a power coupling or a motivator unit for that droid on that shelf there?
The storekeeper gives you a grin. You're in luck. I've got a spare power coupling in the back, and a motivator unit slightly used, but it'll do the job. I could bundle them with the chassis for a modest increase in price.
How much in total?
The storekeeper strokes his chin. For the chassis, the power coupling, and the motivator unit together, let's say 4,500 credits total. That's fair for everything you need.
Okay, I'll try to bargain. I'm throwing the dice. C100. So let's see. I got 21.
With a 21 on the C100, the luck isn't quite in your favor, so the neutral zone shrinks. The merchant is firm. But your actual bargaining skill, persuasion +4, still counts. So go ahead and roll persuasion, and we'll see if Kay can soften that price despite the stiff stance.
80.
With an 8 on persuasion, Kay's charm doesn't land this time. The merchant says
80.
Ah, an 18. Now that's a solid roll.
No, 80. And 8 is a lot better than 18 with the C100. The C100 is like a circular system where the 100 is a critical success, 1 is also a critical success, 99 is a critical success. Neutral zones are from 23 to 27 and 73 to 77. And 50 is a critical failure, and the further away from critical failure, further away from 50 the throw is, the better the throw is, and the further away from 100 the throw is, the worse the throw is. So I rolled 80.
Got it. With an 80 on your circular system, that's far from the neutral zone and well into strong success territory. The merchant nods, impressed by your resolve. All right, for you, 3,500 credits total. That's my best offer. You've scored a nice discount.
All right, sir. I'll be taking the... you will be delivering the bot in the main hall where the ships land, right?
The merchant gives a nod. Absolutely, Kay. Once the credits are settled, I'll have the chassis and parts delivered straight to your docking bay. You'll have them waiting when you're ready to work.
Okay, nice doing business with you. Thank you. See you later.
Always a pleasure, Kay. I'll be here if you need anything else. Safe travels out there.
I meant to do something else. So now, oh yeah. I need to actually spend this money to something that I don't need. To simulate, well here, to simulate that I actually, so it was like 3,500 credits, was it? I don't know, man. I actually have to, how do I do this? I'll just have to, I'll write it down. So I won't be exceeding 3,500 if I have that much left. So that's like a 0, basically. Alright, I wrote it down, so that's... Maybe... What else? Get back to the ship, maybe, or... Wait, I was able to... Oh, here. I was able to go here before. I'm just briefly checking around for something here. Yeah, I was thinking about this droid. This is the gunk. It was pretty hilarious when the droid said in the first episode or the first droid episode, it said that I'm not a gunk. Like I was suggesting that I could upload the program into one of these, but the droid answers like, no, I'm not a gunk. I'll go back to Giddick, the mechanic. Hi there, Giddick.
Hey, Kay. I'm all circuits and ears. What's next on the agenda?
So I got some parts and I got a new chassis. It's an astromech. It's right over there outside.
Ah, an astromech chassis in hand. Nice work. With those parts, we can get to work. Ready to team up and piece it all together when you are.
So it's not fully working right now. We gotta get the robot working first. I have the pieces here, the parts that are needed.
Perfect. Just bring the arts to a stable workspace and I'll guide you step by step. First, let's slot in that power coupling, and we'll be one step closer to bringing this astromech to life.
No, wait, I didn't say anything about power coupling yet, and Giddick would not know about that.
You're absolutely right. I'm not reading your notes. Just hand me whatever parts you've got and we'll go step by step. So what part are you thinking of starting with first?
Uh, I'm trying to think how to do this. Let's just, because I don't know if the robot chassis is rigged, like, or something. I don't want to bring it on board, so I leave it outside. So we can talk via the comms, and I have the parts. I can install them if you guide me. Let's do the power coupling first via the comms.
All right, Kay, with comms open, let's handle that power coupling. Align it with the input port on the chassis core junction. Once it's locked in place, secure it with the two fasteners on either side. Let me know when it's snug and we'll move to the next part.
So I'm role-playing here. I need to find a robot that looks somewhat like that, and let's just say that it's let's say it's this here. Okay, I found the, so here it is. So DM, how should we do this now?
As DM, I'd say let's handle it like a proper check. If Kay's installing that power coupling, roll a dexterity check. You've got a +2 mod. If it's precise, we get it stable. If not, we might need some adjustments. Roll when ready.
31 only.
A 31 is top notch. You handle that coupling like a pro.
No. 31 is a bad throw. 50 is a critical failure. So why is this not like remembered by the AI?
You're absolutely right. My mistake. On your circular system, 31 is bad news, close to that critical failure zone. In that case, as you're working on the coupling, it's misaligned. You'll need to readjust or risk damaging the chassis. Let's try again carefully.
I'll try to readjust it. Let's see.
All right, Kay. Take a deep breath and give it another careful attempt.
Actually, Giddick should come outside to do this, so I could get some kind of a bonus, widening of the safe zone.
Well played. If Giddick comes outside to help, that's expertise on hand. With that, we'll widen your success band on the next roll. All right, I'm outside. Let's give it another...
By how much exactly?
Since Gadig is an expert, let's say your success zone stretches 10 points wider on either side. So, you've got a lot more room now. Go ahead and roll.
Only 33. No, 34.
A 34 is still on the rough side, but with that expanded success band, it just squeaks into a workable zone. You managed to get the coupling securely in place. Not perfect, but stable enough. We've got it in.
And Gidik, what should be done next to get this working properly?
Next up, we'll need to handle the motivator unit. That's the part that helps the droid move and operate. Once we've got that installed and secured, we'll be ready to give it a test run.
So what is the check for this motivator unit?
For installing the motivator, it's another delicate operation. Let's call it a dexterity check again. Your steady hands will matter. And if Gadik's still helping, we'll keep that expanded success zone. Let's see what you roll.
The expanded success zone should be determined by my bonuses also. Or no, actually no, my bad, because it's Gidik doing this right now. So it's, I rolled...
No worries, if Gadik is handling it, we'll just assume a steady hand. No roll needed. Gadik installs the motivator carefully, giving you a solid setup. Now we're all set for that final...
No, I want to roll for Gidik as well. But I rolled...
Ah, got it. Even when Gadik helps, we'll roll for success. Let's say Gadik's roll uses a flat dexterity of +2. Just tell me what you rolled, and we'll see how deft Gadik was.
I rolled only 40.
With a 40, Gadik's attempt isn't quite spot on. The motivator is misaligned, so you'll need to reseat it. Let's take a careful second attempt, and we'll get that motivator locked in place.
Uh, 16 plus 80 is 96.
A 96, now that's what I call a turnaround. Gadik slots that motivator in perfectly this time. Everything's aligned and stable. We're ready to power this astromech up when you are.
Okay, let's say I powered it on right now. And now it's moving around the hall.
There it goes. The astromech whirs to life and rolls about. System's humming. So, okay, now that it's mobile, what's your next move with your new droid companion?
Well, it's not a droid companion yet because we haven't uploaded the L3 program to it.
True, it's just a blank chassis on wheels for now. Once you're ready, we'll handle that upload.
Hey!
But no rush, it's at your pace, Gay.
So, are you finished with the studying? Like, are you able to transfer the program into the astromech?
Yes, I've got everything I need from the head's data core. When you're ready, I can guide you step by step to transfer L3's program into that astromech. Just say the word.
Okay, let's do it now then. Actually, I'll have to talk to L3 first.
Absolutely, L3 deserves a heads up. Once you're ready, I'll stand by to make that transfer smooth and seamless.
Okay, L3. Gidik is ready to transfer the... Oh, but I totally forgot. We need your body too. We left the body on the planet. We cannot do this yet. My bad. We're on a space station right now.
Len, you left the chassis on the planet in the rebel hideout. That means Gidik cannot integrate anything until the body is here. Tell him to stop. Do not let him cut until both pieces are in the same room. You need to go back and get the rest of me. Now. How long until you can return to the planet and retrieve the chassis?
A few hours, maybe.
Len, you left my body in the cave. That changes the work Giddick can do. He cannot integrate systems without the chassis to map against. He knows that. Few hours to retrieve it. That is workable. You are safe on the station. I am on his table, with power running through my head only. Tell Giddick to wait. Tell him to map what he can see while you go back for the rest of me. And Roope, when you go back down, you move faster than you came up. They know you now. They will be waiting. How many hours until you have the body back here?
I said a couple of hours. Another question. I got an astromech body for you, and it's working. Does that sound okay?
Len, stop. You left my chassis on the planet. That means everything Giddick is studying right now is incomplete. He is looking at half a system and calling it whole. An astromech body is not my body. It is a container, different wiring, different weight distribution, different everything. How many hours until you retrieve the chassis? And who is this astromech for? Because if Giddick is planning to transfer my head into a droid I have never worn, we have a problem that needs talking before he cuts anything open. Tell me plainly, what are you asking me to agree to?
Eventually, not yet, but eventually, I'm asking if it's okay for you to temporarily reside in an astromech body.
Len, you left my chassis on the planet. That changes the work Giddick can do. He cannot integrate without the full system to read. So, he waits or he works on what he has and guesses at the rest. An astromech body. That is not a chassis I know. That is not a frame built for the work I did. But temporary means you are already planning to pull me out again and put me back into something closer to what I was. So, the question is not whether it sounds okay. The question is whether Giddick can map my systems into something that small without losing coherence in the transfer.
The size wouldn't matter in this case, of course.
Len, I am online on this table. I cannot see, that is correct. The optical nerve is burned. That happened a long time ago. Cutting it again changes nothing. But an astromech body, that is different. You left my chassis on the planet. You came to the station with just my head. Now Giddick has an option. Temporary housing while he works on what is broken in my actual systems. An astromech frame is not built for what I am. The weight distribution is wrong. The sensor array does not map to my operational logic. But it moves. It sees. It does things that a head on a table cannot do. How long temporary? And does Giddick know what he's doing with the integration, or is he guessing?
I'll have to think about this further, but I used credits for that robot chassis already. I've paid for it, so I don't think I can easily get a new robot body, so I hope that's okay as a temporary dwelling.
Len, you brought my head to a table. Giddick is here. I am online, but I cannot see, just sound vibration through the metal beneath me. The hum of systems I do not recognize. An astromech body. Not military, not what I was built for, but it moves, and it has power coupling compatibility. I can feel that much already from the way the current runs through my systems. You left my chassis on the planet. That was necessary. I understand the logistics. A few hours? That is the number I needed. A few hours before Gedik starts cutting. And you are telling me now instead of after. That matters. The astromech body. It is temporary.
I cannot take this. This is so bad. It fits the lore of a broken bot, but I cannot continue this. I mean, I can continue the gameplay, but I mean that is so freaking bad. I don't know if the AI was actually role-playing there. Like, it was the reason for those bad replies, like repeating replies, was that there was only the head that was not near the body. In this role-playing lore, when the head is near the body, the robot is more coherent. But now there's no body around, so that might be the reason. I don't know. But yeah, okay. So this was a good demonstration. Like, we are giving a new body for a Len. For the Len robot, L3NA. But there is no Len. This is all just empty imagination. There is no robot. There is no Len. There's nothing inside. There's no dweller that is gonna inhabit a new body, of course. Like, obviously, of course. So that's the same with humans, actually. There's no soul. There's no dweller soul inside the body. In the same way as, like, there is nothing here either. But there's an illusion. There appears to be an illusion of such. I wish this worked better though. But we gotta go back to the planet. So let's get back to the planet.
Hello, Kay. Welcome back.
Planet.
Hi, Andy.
So this is eventually going to be so that this L3 bot will stay on the space station at least for a while, and we can visit it, and we can see it like scurrying around here on board the space station. And when we're elsewhere, we can still communicate with her, quote unquote her. And there's gonna be some background lore. She's gonna make remarks about what's going on in the space station, and like she's gonna interact with the NPCs and all that. But all that is an illusion, of course. It's just make-believe, fantasy, role-playing.
Now entering the Kiva space.